Man, I really think that I'm pretty spot on with my numbers. I think I'm pretty spot on with my numbers when it comes to what I'm asking for the house. I really don't think that I'm too far off, right? So I think that the least I take for it is maybe 82.
I gotcha. How'd you come up with those numbers, by the way? I'm just curious. Like, I know your area, but I don't know it that well. It's a newer area for me. I'm just trying to get a feel for the market.
There's a lot of things starting to pop in this area. This area didn't used to be so amazing, but recently it's been they're doing a lot of new builds. They're doing a lot of new buildings and businesses, and they're revitalizing the area.
Yeah.
They're about to buy. The values are about to go up. Actually, they're about to buy. They have a brewery here called the Pearl Brewery, and when they bought that and fixed it up, and they turned it into like a little hustle and bustle place, everything around there started popping. So right now they're in the midst of buying the Lone Star Brewery, which is where the Pearl Brewery is, but on the opposite side, right, of San Antonio.
Right.
And it's going to start. They're going to do the same thing. The values are going to start going up significantly.
Well, I mean, it almost would make sense for you just to keep it as a rental, wouldn't it? So you can.
Sorry.
It almost would make sense to keep it as a rental, so you can get the value of the property increasing it over time.
Yeah, I don't want to have to deal with renters though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not something that I like. I mean, I'm not a landlord. I work construction, and I'm sorry. I work at the oil fields, and I'm just not a landlord. It's just not what I want to do.
No, I feel you on that. I gotcha. Well, I mean, I really want to help you here. I mean, it sounds like you need to be down there to help your mom. The sooner the better.
Right.
And I mean, if I could make this happen for you, what would you need to walk away with, and make this as easy and painless as possible? What would you need?
Well, Jordanton's not an expensive area. I really just need to get something down there that I can buy pretty decently cheap. It's just me and my wife. We really only need maybe a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom down there, and they don't go for that much over there. But I would like that. I would like to help out with some of my mom's medical expenses, and I'd like to have some money to sit on. You know what I mean? Some money, just some cushion.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But I think if I were to buy a house over there, it'd be about $30,000 to $35,000. A small house near where my mom lives, and I want to help pay some of my mom's medical expenses. They're starting to get up there, her medicine.
Yeah.
That'd be about $15,000 to $20,000. And then, like I said, I would like as much as I maintain this house, and the fact that the values are going up, I would really like to walk away with at least $25,000 to sit on, just in case of emergencies, to continue helping with my mom's medical expenses. So I think I really need to walk away with about $80,000. Like,
okay.
That's minimum. That's assuming nobody else comes in with a higher offer, which I think they will, because like I said, the values are going to go up.
Yeah. Did your mom own her own house? Does she live in her own house? Are you going to move in with her, or is she going to move in with you guys?
No. So I plan to actually buy a house right, like 2 houses down from my mom.
Gotcha.
There's a house for sale over there, and they're asking 35, which is why I say I think I can get away with. I might be able to get it cheaper, but
And they don't have any other offers on it?
On this house?
No, that house.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I know that I've been talking to the seller. The seller is actually a guy who lives across town in Jordanton, so he just wants to sell it outright cash. So I can use the money from this sale to get that, have some extra money, and help pay my mom's medical expenses.
I gotcha. Okay. So what was that number again? The absolute bottom line you needed?
80.
80, okay. Well, let me go ahead and I know you said other people might come and give you another offer, but let me go ahead and look at some numbers here and see if I can make that work on my end, and then I'll give you a call back and schedule a time to come take a look at it if it makes sense for me. Before I do that, though, do you have any questions for me?
No. Are you like an investor? Like, you think that, like, what do you do?
Yeah, what we do is we buy houses, and some of them we keep for as a rental portfolio. Some of them we actually sell for a profit. So we put money into it to fix it up to make our living to support our family.
Okay, cool. Just to let you know, like I said, the values are going to go up here significantly here within the next year or so. I think that I think that this house will probably be worth almost triple, within the next year.
Well, that'd be
because they're going to buy that.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
Sorry?
I mean, it's hard to it's kind of a gamble. So we really don't buy houses based on tomorrow's prices. We try to focus on what they're going for today.
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, they're going to go there. It's gonna go up in value, so it'll be worth it for you. But no, I don't have any other questions.
All right, man. Yeah, like I said, I'll give you. I'm looking at my numbers here. If I can make this work, I want to make sure I can pull the trigger fast for you, so that you can buy that house next to your mom before someone else snatches it out from underneath you.
Sounds good.
All right, man. Thanks for your time.
I'll wait for your call.
Okay. Bye. So, okay, what are you hearing? What are you learning from this?
You're managing expectations.
In what way?
Well, you're saying stuff like we're not going to, you're basing things on today's market, not on tomorrow's market.
How many of you have heard that? Like, oh, this neighborhood's going fast, or things are going well. If you haven't heard it yet, you will hear it. People want you to buy tomorrow's prices today. So definitely. Right?
One thing that I think I took away from that was the guy really did not have a full understanding of his property. It was like, well, yeah.
What's this like? I'm in construction. I mean, I work in the oil fields. Like,
yeah. And then if he's in construction, then he knows the prices, and he would already took care of that toy.
yeah,
Maybe it's just a wax ring that you need to pull out, put back on.
something, or the leaky valve going
Yeah,
from the.
yeah.
I don't know.
So.
That's why I try to ask him. I'm like, does it wobble? What's going on? I wake up and there's water on the floor.
It's a toy again.
Something, yeah.
And so I think that he didn't quite know, so you can come back.
Yeah, it's hard because I'm not boots on the ground. This is in San Antonio.
Okay.
Yeah, but still, there's reason for that. What else are you hearing from this? What else are you learning?
He's desperate.
Well,
Yeah.
he's got some urgency,
He does.
Yeah.
and he wants something else. He wants that other house.
Did you hear my line to him?
Yeah.
Before
It's snatched out from underneath you. Yeah, I'm not playing with these guys. I mean, I am. I'm very like friendly and just very approachable, but at the same time, I'm taking stuff away from them as we're talking, letting them know like, hey, what happens if you don't sell it? What happens if this? So I'm constantly trying to throw in, like you said, you want to throw in the opposite of why it wouldn't work, and I love doing that to sellers. Why wouldn't this work for you? Because in their mind they think, oh, I'm going to get $100,000 for my house, whatever it is. Why won't it work? So, what else? Anything else?
I really liked when you asked him what he would do to fix it up if he had the money, because it kind of changes his frame for thinking about it.
Yeah, cool. So go fix up yourself.
Did you ever take that particular question and he couldn't come up with a number?
He's like, I couldn't possibly know that. I couldn't possibly know. I'm like, what do you do? Construction. I mean, no. I mean, the oil field. I bet you the guy doesn't do anything. He just doesn't want to sound like he's a deadbeat and to some kid in California. So he's in San Antonio. He's like, oh, I do this. But honestly,
Have you ever provided a number for somebody?
what do you mean?
Well, he told you what the things are that were wrong. Would you venture to say, well, a countertop replacement's going to be $4,000 and
In that market, I don't know. Here in town, like here locally, yeah, I know my costs here with labor and stuff like that. San Antonio, I have no idea. It's a whole different market. Yeah, I'm sure you have a lot of day laborers out there. Whereas here in California, it's good luck trying to find some good long-term laborers that work with you. You might have that under wraps because you've been doing it for so long, but man, trying to find good laborers.
And for something as far as countertops, you don't know what's in the neighborhoods there. Like what sells and what doesn't sell there.
He's had it for 25 years. I mean, I'm expecting like laminate countertops.
Probably.
Yeah. And linoleum in the kitchen and the bathrooms, and the vanities are just like all dark, pine wood or oak wood, whatever they got.
in that price range, yeah.
I mean, would you want to ask him if he's topped the market? Looked
He
at
did ask
others?
how he came up with prices, and he didn't give a very
Yeah.
Yeah.
good answer.
So
He looked on Zillow.
The challenge with guys that have homes that are free and clear is they think that they own the conversation because there's no quote unquote urgency because they don't have the mortgage payments and things like that. It's actually a disadvantage if you own a house free and clear because you can't say I need to net this much because I got a mortgage I got to clear. So it's also a challenge. But that's why I wanted to throw that in there about the house that he thought for $35,000 for his mom. Let's get the deal going. Let's get something going right now. And also I found out, I'm like, all of a sudden his $75,000 or $80,000 he thought he needed isn't really that much anymore. It's $35,000 for a house, plus mom's medical expenses and some money in the bank. He doesn't need 20 grand in the bank just to sit fat and happy. I mean, come on, man.
I wouldn't mind that either.
Well, we all would, right?
Yeah.
But what he needs and what is going to happen, urgency, time, the closer you get to a deadline, remember what happens to equity? It goes down, disappears. So what I was trying to do in that situation, that conversation with the guy, was to create a false deadline for him. My false deadline was the other house. Yeah. Sounds like a great deal for $35,000. Someone's going to take it. Someone's going to steal it. So that was another one.
Knock, knock.
Hey, how are you doing?
You guys didn't turn the air on.
No, I was going to ask you, how do I do that? It's like, I'm like dying.
I don't think they have the air on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Guys, this is Maggie. This
I
is
thought you knew how.
This is her office here. So for any insurance needs, she is your gal. Oh, there it is. Is that for you as well or just us?
No, that's just you.
Okay, I'm like,
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. No, I didn't know.
I didn't mean to interrupt, but I was like, I got it.
No.
I know they're dying.
oh my
And
gosh.
if you didn't find it
Hey,
the last
we need
day,
insurance.
Yeah.
Someone who cares. They're
Right here.
running up.
Yeah. Thanks, Maggie.